Jalen Hurts, one of the most exciting quarterbacks in the NFL today. Yet despite leading the Philadelphia Eagles to the brink of a Super Bowl victory, the debate around his greatness is far from over. And now, Eagles head coach Nick Sirianni is stepping up to defend his star QB against critics. Today, we're diving into Sirianni's passionate defense and what makes Hurts so special. Stick around and make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more NFL analysis. Is Jalen Hurts just along for the ride with the most talented roster in football? Or is he the real deal, carrying the Eagles to greatness? Well, Nick Sirianni isn't having any of that talk. In a recent press conference, he dropped an expletive-filled defense of his quarterback, calling out the critics who don't see Hurts for what he truly is. Let's break it down. It's a criticism that has become all too familiar over the past few seasons. The idea that Jalen Hurts is riding the coattails of the Eagles' stacked roster to success. Well, according to Sirianni, that's absolute bull. Now, let's rewind to Super Bowl LVII. The Eagles' roster was so loaded that even when they lost key players like Milton Williams, Josh Sweat, Darius Slay, C.J. Gardner-Johnson, and Mekhi Becton, they were still considered one of the most complete teams in football. But the talk didn't stop there. After a gutsy performance from Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs, some started to question whether the Eagles were actually as dominant as their roster suggested. And that's when Sirianni had enough. He made it clear, football is the ultimate team game. Anytime I hear that, Sirianni said, it's like a nice debate thing that people like to have, and I get it. He acknowledged the debate, but then came the mic drop moment. He challenged anyone to name a team that wins consistently without good players around them. You name me a coach that doesn't have good players around him that wins, Sirianni said. It was his way of shutting down the idea that Hurts' success is all about the team around him. Because in reality, the Eagles' winning formula is a mix of elite talent and leadership, led by a quarterback who knows how to get it done. Now, here's the kicker. Despite leading the Eagles to one of the most successful seasons in franchise history, Hurts still isn't mentioned in the same breath as other elite quarterbacks like Mahomes, Josh Allen, Lamar Jackson, or Joe Burrow. Why is that? It's simple. Hurts is often overlooked because he's not putting up huge individual numbers every single week. But that's what makes him unique. Sirianni's take on Hurts? It's simple. He does whatever he needs to do to win each and every game. That includes running the football when necessary, making key throws when called upon, and being selfless in his approach to winning. You see, the criticism comes when Hurts doesn't put up flashy numbers. Critics want to see him throw the ball 50 times a game, but Hurts is more than willing to hand it off if that's what the game plan requires. And therein lies the magic. Hurts isn't about personal stats. He's about one thing: winning. And if that means running the ball more often than throwing it, so be it. Sirianni echoed this sentiment with one of his signature points. You don't win with bad players if you're a quarterback either. This isn't about Hurts doing it all by himself. It's about the total team effort. Sirianni understands that football isn't a one-man show. Whether it's Tom Brady with his dynamic receiving core or Patrick Mahomes with Travis Kelce, elite quarterbacks have elite talent around them. The same goes for Hurts and the Eagles. The fact that Hurts is able to elevate his team, not just with his arm, but with his leadership and ability to adapt, is what makes him so special. And Sirianni's not about to let anyone diminish that fact. Hurts is the real deal, and his ability to do whatever it takes to win is exactly what makes him stand out. So, what's the bottom line? Nick Sirianni is making it clear. Jalen Hurts is not just a product of the Eagles' talent. He's the catalyst that makes it all work. The Eagles don't win that NFC championship and get to the Super Bowl without Hurts' leadership and clutch performances. he's proven he can do whatever it takes to win, whether that's throwing the ball 50 times or running it himself. It's that versatility and selflessness that makes him one of the most valuable players in the NFL today. Now, we want to hear from you. Do you think Hurts is getting the respect he deserves? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth NFL content. We'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching, folks. Remember, whether it's Jalen Hurts or any other player, it's always about the team. See you on the next one. Smash that like button if you agree with Sirianni's defense of Hurts. And be sure to subscribe so you don't miss out on more NFL coverage, including all the drama of the upcoming season.